Men are more actively looking for relationships than women, have a huge problem with this, because relationships are needed on both sides. Men and women's side. If you take approximate ratio, then attempts to start relationships come from men 10 times more often than from a woman. But the most interesting thing, what about women's profiles on dating sites? A lot more women show themselves, but they don't want to be first in life at all. Women are too proud to go meeting a man, to get acquainted. Talk to him even if he really likes her, liked it a lot. A woman has no need to show interest in men because many women are already surrounded by men which she are interested. But in fact, 95% of men, it's just fun for women. These are the ones men whose wives use and calmly part with them. If suddenly she wouldn't like something, if suddenly men stopped doing what they did, do everything possible for women would change. If every man who before the imposition made the right ones, conclusions and realized that it doesn't work, and stopped doing this, then maybe women would have no choice. And they first met. There is a certain type men who are always successful among women, and an ordinary guy who has constant problems in this relationship. Not to understand the task of the average men, find one girl for the whole life. But for many, it's even so. Ordinary, the need is too much for men to overcome. Notice how a woman doesn't have enough for a long time, and she starts to come up with ideas, problems in relationships, so that in the end, eventually leave. But if men had and implemented the correct behavior model, a woman would never leave him. I'm 90% sure that the men from whom women leave and do something they don't do. So the unfitness of many women is not cause and effect. Is an effect failed nago balance in relationships. You yourself may not understand why and what you did it wrong, but you could have allowed it mistake without even realizing it, or you can make mistakes every day, citing something that a woman does not perceive you seriously. For example, the situation that was in my life, my girlfriend and I had good relationship throughout 6 months, no quarrels at all. But at some point she was after work, brought a bouquet of flowers. I asked her, who gave it? After all, at first I thought that this is a gift from a friend, or maybe some friend. But no, it was a gift from a guy who has been for a long time. A colleague draws attention to her work, and she had the nerve to bring bouquet home and tell me who gave it. Naturally, I was unpleasant, and I turned on the offense, and my first mistake was in that she saw that I was offended. If the situation were not unpleasant for you, wouldn't make you jealous. Show the woman that you care. And then the deer awakened in me, hinted that I haven't given for a long time flowers. And of course, I made it up in my head. What should I give her flowers for next year? Day I went and made mistake number 2. I satisfied her whims. In a day made 2 huge mistakes. But then I didn't realize it because it seemed that I was in love with her. This story shows how we are influenced by emotions. We can make a lot of stupid mistakes, and only after parting I realized that I did it wrong. You might even fail without realizing, and if you do it regularly, even the most in love with you, the woman will cool off towards you and will want to run away from the relationship, and you can't convince her anymore. Not so long ago, I analyzed the behavior of men and decided to understand what qualities women value in men are stronger. In total, I identified 3 such observations. Qualities women secretly crave, but they are unlikely to tell it, at least for some. The first quality is absolute independence of men. Relationships for many men, relationships with a woman is a certain duty, and when you start a relationship, you promise yourself, I'm sure I'll be faithful to her, I will be obliged to her and help her in. After all, you will create an idea in your head. Since she's your girlfriend, that means she's special. Now is really nothing. The girl changes whether she is yours or not. Absolutely nothing has changed since you just talked to her, and when you are with her you communicate, but she is already in a relationship with you. This is exactly the same girl. What changes is your perception. Girls, you increase its importance in your life, and increased importance, something in the wrong direction, for no reason because she is your girlfriend. You are addicted, and every day it gets stronger and stronger. Failure on 99% because women are not attracted to. She will not be attracted to dependent men if she tells you to go to the right side and you will go. Or for example, he will say that he wants chocolate on the street. It's raining but you're so cute in the rain. Run without caring about yourself, but women value independent men. A man who is like this even in a relationship remains. He lives by his principles and attitudes. If a woman violates these settings, he either doesn't listen to it or decides to leave. This is the man who will not do as he says. Him, a woman, an independent man, has the belief that he should not follow people and people behind him. And even if not so, it's better already loneliness than slavery. Such a man can certainly listen to opinions others, but he ultimately accepts decision on their own beliefs about how women feel. An independent man is actually a woman never loses to such a man interest. She constantly considers him strong and special. She has respect for him, especially if he's not stupid and stubborn. Justified independence of any woman can't bribe an independent man. Even if she tries to manipulate sex, even if she says if you do this, I'll let you deal with, an independent man will not have sex with me, do as she wishes. Whenever a man is independent in a relationship, he is not cheats on his girlfriend, but he shows that a woman should be there and follow him. And not the second quality that women secretly crave in men, a man who is a little, can you make money from the air? Women care about money. Let's not argue with this is why they value men who can earn money, that they constantly have source of income. If a woman will choose between the man whose father handed over a huge fortune, or he a man who develops himself and knows how to earn, then she will choose the second one option because she will understand that the first option will quickly lose money and he doesn't know how to earn. The second one can get money from the air. Previously, women chose the male who knows how to finish food and best of all hunt. Now food is money finances. She understands that if a man mastered this art, then she can be safe with him. Not to mention about children. And the last third quality which women look for men like this, there are not many men possessing charisma. You can add here communication skills, ability to produce impressions. I would also add that such man, he knows how to take care of himself, has a sense of style. This is the man with which she can proudly walk down the street or introduce you to your friends. The difference between men with bad charisma and men with good is that a man with he doesn't play with good charisma. Really, such a man with a bad charisma may try to be special, but this will show that he is not inside. Such real charisma is being developed not in 1 month. For this you need it. Take some time to develop skills, communication, and correct body language. Also understand the image that suits you best. It takes time to understand what you need. Charismatic fits. Best, the man also has a sense of humor, can make someone else laugh at any moment. Person or with any dull company make a real explosion. So do you know what 3 qualities women crave? You will understand what you are missing and what you can work on. Friends, subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for attention.